In the last 12 months, my agency generated $5,038,085.38. That is agency revenue, not profit, not a magic button, and not money that GoHighLevel made by itself. We earned it by selling social media management and advertising services, and GoHighLevel is the operating system we use to manage the clients, the content, the leads, the conversations, and the reporting. In this video, I'm going to show you the entire system from a beginner's point of view. First, how we white label HighLevel and give every client a private account. Then the two core services we sell. Then I will use one real business to create 30 social posts with ChatGPT work, move them through Google Drive in a CSV, import them into HighLevel, and assign a human approver. After that, we will turn one of those posts into a lead magnet, connect a comment to DM automation, and let a conversation AI agent move the lead toward a booked appointment. By the end, you will understand the exact machine and the parts you should never hand over to AI without review. If you want to build this exact system, click the first link in the description. I have a special 30-day HighLevel trial there instead of the normal 14 days. And when you use my link, I will also give you my current bonus package, including onboarding help and my AI business blueprint. Let's start with the foundation because the AI is impressive, but the structure is what lets you sell this again and again. Chapter 1. The setup and the features we use most. Think of HighLevel as the building that holds our agency. We rent the building on one agency plan, put our own brand on the front, and create a separate locked office for every client. In HighLevel, those locked offices are called sub-accounts. We white label the platform with our company name, logo, colors, domain, and login experience. So the client is not bouncing between 5 random tools. They log into one branded system that feels like ours. The agency plan we use gives us one flat platform cost with unlimited client and staff users for our setup. Every client gets a sub-account with its own contacts, conversations, calendars, content, automations, reporting, and connected social profiles. That separation matters. One client should never see another client's data. Inside each account, the features we touch most are the AI tools. Social planner, workflows and automations, conversations, reporting, and increasingly ads manager. The AI helps us build. Social planner is where content gets scheduled. Workflows connect the steps. Conversations is the unified inbox. Reporting proves what happened. Ads manager lets us keep more of the paid campaign workflow in the same place. And there are 3 pieces people usually forget when they show this system: the CRM and calendar, reusable snapshots, and approvals. The CRM is where the lead becomes a record. The calendar is where interest becomes an appointment. Snapshots let us copy our proven starting assets into the next sub-account, and approvals keep a real person between an AI draft and a client's public page. That is the platform overview. I am not going to bury you in every button because the useful question is not, what does HighLevel have? The useful question is, what outcome are we selling with it? Chapter 2, the core offer. We did not build a $5 million agency by selling software access. We sold outcomes. Our 2 main services are social media management and advertising, and each one is typically around $1,000 per month. Some clients buy one, some buy both. HighLevel gives us the common operating system underneath them. For social media management, the client is buying consistency, better creative, captions, scheduling, approvals, and a path from attention to a lead. For advertising, the client is buying campaign management, lead flow, follow-up, and reporting. Notice that neither offer is, we give you an AI tool. The tool is how we fulfill. The outcome is what the client values. The offer I'm even more excited about now is our new $500 per month social media management package. At that price, the old manual process would be painful. Researching the business, studying competitors, designing every image, writing every caption, renaming every file, building a spreadsheet, uploading everything, and chasing approvals can destroy the margin. But AI can now handle nearly the entire first draft production chain. It can research the brand, propose the content mix, generate the images, write the captions, organize the files, and complete the import sheet. A human still owns facts, permissions, brand judgment, and final approval. That combination, AI speed with human accountability, is what makes the $500 offer viable. The deliverable can include a monthly content library, a set publishing cadence, lead generation posts, a simple quiz or guide, and the automation that turns a keyword comment into a conversation. The important part is productization. The client knows what they receive, the team knows the checklist, and we can repeat the workflow without reinventing the agency every month. Now let me show you the fulfillment system with a real example, because this is where the offer stops sounding theoretical. Chapter 3, creating 30 posts with ChatGPT work. Before I show you the prompt, look at the finished result. 30 on-brand posts organized for import, loaded into HighLevel, and waiting on a human approver. Now let's reverse engineer how we got here. For the hero brand, I am using Maddie's Mobile Makeovers, a mobile dog grooming company. This is a great example because the website gives us real brand material. The mobile fleet, the services, the team, before and after transformations, customer reviews, the service area, and a clear booking call to action. The first step is to open a clean ChatGPT work project. I attach the approved brand assets and the exact HighLevel CSV template. Then I paste one master prompt that tells work to act like the researcher, strategist, designer, copywriter, and content operations manager. The prompt is specific. Review the website and Instagram. Build a brand guide. Research at least 20 relevant Instagram posts without copying them. Create a 30-post plan with 8 educational posts, 6 trust or transformation posts, 5 promotional posts, 5 engagement posts, and 6 lead generation posts. Then create 30 polished square images, captions, file names, drive links, and the exact existing CSV columns. Do not publish anything. Before it designs, work creates the brand guardrails, colors, visual style, tone of voice, services we can claim, service area limits, approved calls to action, and anything that requires human confirmation. Then it studies what is already working in the category, not to copy a competitor's post, but to identify patterns like transformation proof, useful grooming education, simple questions, customer stories, and clear lead hooks. Then the production starts. Work builds the 30-row content plan, generates 30 1080 by 1080 images, writes the captions, assigns categories, and keeps the file names aligned to the spreadsheet. This is the part that used to require several handoffs. Now one project can coordinate the full chain. Look at the range. We have a real fleet image that immediately explains the convenience. We have a before and after transformation. We have educational and social proof posts. We have an engagement poll, and we have a lead generation post that says comment groom, which is going to become the bridge into our automation in chapter 5. Here is the reality check. One prompt launches the workflow. One prompt does not eliminate oversight. Image models can misspell text, invent details, distort an animal, use the wrong color, or create a post that looks polished but does not sound like the client. So I run a correction prompt, score every post on brand fit, readability, factual accuracy, visual quality, and conversion intent. Flag anything below an 8 out of 10, regenerate the weak assets, preserve the correct file name and spreadsheet row, and return a before and after quality control report. That quality control pass is not a weakness of the system. It is the system. If you are selling this service, your job is not to pretend AI never makes mistakes. Your job is to catch mistakes before the client or the public does. Once the set is approved internally, work uploads files 01 through 30 into the client's Google Drive folder and completes the HighLevel import sheet. The CSV is simply the bridge between the creative work and the scheduler. Each row contains the content, the image, URL, and the other fields HighLevel expects. Before importing, test at least 2 random image links in a private browser window. If the link only works while you are logged into Drive, HighLevel may not be able to fetch the image. That tiny check prevents a very annoying failed import. Now open Social Planner, choose the client's connected profiles, bulk upload the CSV, map the fields, and preview several random posts. Do not trust a green success message by itself. Open the post and verify the image, caption, line breaks, and destination account. Finally, select an approver and submit the batch for review. The client or team member can accept, reject, or request changes before anything publishes. That approval layer is how we move fast without making the client feel like a test subject. If you want my exact HighLevel starting point, the 30-day trial and my current bonus package are linked first in the description. Use the workflow I'm showing you, but start with one client, one content batch, and one approval process until it is boring and reliable. At this point, we have attention, but content alone is not the business outcome. Now we need somewhere useful to send the person who raises their hand. Chapter 4, building the lead magnet. For Maddie's, the lead magnet is a quiz called How Often Should Your Dog Be Groomed? That is a much better offer than join our newsletter, because it answers a question the dog owner already has and naturally leads toward the service. Inside HighLevel's AI Studio, I paste a second master prompt. Build a responsive quiz in Maddie's brand. Ask about breed group, coat type, age, shedding, lifestyle, matting or skin sensitivity, and the date of the last groom. Use those answers to recommend a starting grooming cadence, explain the result in plain language, and invite the owner to confirm it with a professional groomer. The important word is starting. This quiz is a lead generation tool, not a medical diagnosis and not a replacement for a groomer's judgment. The results should be useful without pretending that every dog with the same breed needs the same schedule. At the end, the quiz collects the contact information, creates or updates the record in the CRM, applies the tag groom quiz lead, and offers the connected booking calendar. Now, the business does not just have a page view. It has a named lead, the dog's context, and a next action. Then test the entire front end as if you are the customer. Complete every question, submit a clearly labeled test contact, confirm the result page, choose a time, then go back into HighLevel and verify the contact record and appointment. That full test matters because a beautiful quiz that fails to create the contact, tag the lead, or connect the calendar is not a lead magnet. It is just a pretty page. Now we have the content and the lead magnet. The last layer is the automation that connects a simple comment to a real conversation. Chapter 5. Comment to DM in the conversation AI agent. The trigger is simple. Someone sees the grooming rhythm post on Instagram or Facebook and comments the word groom. HighLevel detects the comment, checks that it contains the keyword, leaves a short public reply, and sends a private message. The public reply should be short. Thanks for commenting. I just sent you a DM. The private message can introduce Maddie's, link to the quiz, and ask one easy question such as, what is your dog's breed or coat type? That first question makes the conversation feel relevant instead of robotic. From there, the conversation AI agent continues. It asks for the breed or coat type, then the zip code. It checks the knowledge base for the service area, services, pricing rules, policies, preparation, and frequently asked questions. It can apply the groom quiz lead tag, save a note, look at the booking calendar, and move the person toward an appointment. The agent's personality is warm, helpful, concise, and never pushy. More important, it has boundaries. It should not invent a zip code decision, a price, a policy, or an available appointment. It should not give medical advice. If the person asks for a human, has a complaint, needs a policy exception, or the knowledge base is uncertain, the agent hands the conversation to the team. In the test, the lead says, I have a golden retriever in 30033. How often should she be groomed? The agent gives a general grooming range, asks to check the zip code, and searches the approved sources. When the source does not prove the zip is inside the service area, the best behavior is not to bluff. It tells the lead that the team needs to confirm. Then it collects the contact details it needs, preserves what the lead already said, summarizes the request, and moves toward booking. In the longer test, it remembers the dog, the zip code, the requested service, and the preferred date, so the person is not forced to repeat the same information in every message. This is where beginners often make a mistake. They judge the automation by whether the first DM sends. I judge it by the back end. Did HighLevel create the contact? Is the groom quiz lead tag present? Did the agent add the note? Is the conversation in the inbox? Is the appointment or booking request visible? Can a human see what happened and take over? There is also one missing proof shot I would add before publishing this video. Show a real test account commenting groom and capture both the public reply and the DM arriving. That closes the gap between the workflow builder and the viewer seeing the automation work in the real channel. Once this linear version is working, the next level is the new conversation AI flow-based builder. Instead of relying on one giant set of instructions, you can visually route the lead through capture info, an AI splitter, booking, and human handover. That gives you more control over what happens when the lead is ready, uncertain, outside the service area, or asking for a person. That is the system. One branded platform, one sub-account per client, a productized offer, ChatGPT work for the content operation, HighLevel for scheduling and approval, AI Studio for the lead magnet, and automation plus conversation AI for the follow-up. The lesson is not press a button and make $5 million. The lesson is that a service business scales when the offer is clear, the workflow is repeatable, the software is organized, and AI removes the low leverage work without removing accountability. If you want to copy the stack, use the first link below for my special 30-day HighLevel trial and current bonus package. Then click the next video New Conversation AI Flow-Based Builder, because I will show you how to turn this simple comment to booking workflow into a controlled branching system with capture, qualification, booking, and human handoff. I'll see you there.